I fell in love with your performance on The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Thank you.
Did you read the books before you even knew there was going to be a film?
Yeah.
Did you start imagining?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Like, did you start imagining playing Lisbeth?
Yeah.
How did you use the source material, like the script versus the books, too?
So basically there was no script when I signed on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the script came, and there was a scene, it was not great. It was the first version, but there was a long scene where my character basically tells Michael, the other character, her whole life story, and that she was raped when she was 13, and that her dad was...
That's not in the movie.
No. And I was like, I can't do this. And the director's like, you have to do this. We have to have a scene with the audience, because he said there will be people who doesn't know her story, that doesn't read the books, like, who won't know. You know, they need to know, they want to know. And it's like, I can't do this.
Do you know what?
We
get your entire life story when you throw the match, and we don't even see who you're burning.
Exactly, thank
you. We
you.
get your entire life story, and it's because we can read, like, I think we get the story because
but that's the thing, we underestimate the
story.
audience over and over. You think you need to say to the audience for them to know. No, I was like, I kept saying to him, like, they will see in my eyes, they will know through my body, they can read my history and my movements. I don't need to say it. So there's a monologue, there's one page of me telling my life story. And I just said I refuse to do it. We were 3 weeks in. We've been shooting for 3 weeks. So I was like, maybe they can fire me, but like, I don't know. And then it was a massive fight between me and the director, and I was crying. He was crying. I said, I refuse. I won't do that scene.
Really?
Yeah.
And did you worry, like, I'm gonna be seen as difficult?
Yeah. But I was like, I knew, because I read the books. I was like, I need to be loyal to her. This would be the worst thing I can do to the character. This would be betraying. I'm like, I can't. So I was sitting there with the director, and the producers came in, and I was just sitting, I was like, I'm sorry, but I have to be faithful to her. I can't do it. And then, we ended that big crisis meeting. I went home, I was devastated. The director called me next day, he was like, Noomi, we gotta figure this out. I was like, yes, but I can't do it. And then we started writing a scene together, the two of us, that kind of ended up in the end of the film, where she talks about the rapist. So we kind of, how we kind of used, he needed me to say something that made the audience understand where I came from. So what we did instead was, Michael said, like, we need to forgive him, understand him. He was raised by a rapist, so he learned to rape by his father. And then she said, no. Everyone has a choice. You decide who you want to be.
Yeah.
It's in your hands. If you want to be a rapist, you're a rapist. You can't blame anybody else. That says everything about her. Because she said to herself, I'm not a victim. I'm not a rape victim. I'm not like what they made me to. Like, I am me, and I have the control.
To be that relatively still young and in the part of a lifetime, it's pretty impressive.
But again, that goes with the sexuality in the film as well. Like, I was defending her. I was like, I don't want to look pretty. I don't want to look good. Like, we need to, like, if there's no makeup, there's no makeup. And, she wouldn't wear a bra. She wouldn't do that. Like, I was fighting for her to be as original, and as she has no vanity. She's not sexual for others. So I remember when the movie came out, and I was chosen like as the most, like the sexiest woman for like GQ awards or something as the character. And they asked me if I would come as the character. I was like, are you kidding me? She would hate this. She would spit on you. She would say, F you. I can't do that. That would be like me spitting on her. I can't do that. So I said no to being on covers as in character, because I was like, she would never do that. I mean, me and her had the love story, I think. And I think that's something with all my characters, like, I fall in love with them, and then we become like, it's like a pact. And then I'm more loyal to the character than I am to my own issues and my own vanity and my own fears.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.